Success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. And you cannot become a person of value while your life is in chaos. Let's have a moment of brutal honesty, just you and me. Somewhere in the back of your mind, there is a quiet, dangerous hope. It is the hope that one day the phone will ring with the perfect opportunity. You hope that a mentor will appear to fix your career, that the government will fix the economy, or that a sudden stroke of luck will erase your bad habits. I am here to tell you the truth that can set you free. No one is coming. No one is coming to clean up your finances. No one is coming to push you out of bed to exercise. No one is coming to write your plan for you. The cavalry is not coming. You are the cavalry. As long as you wait for external salvation, you remain a victim of circumstance. But the moment you accept that you are the architect of your own destiny, everything changes. The chaos clears and the path forward appears. If you are ready to stop waiting and start building, you are in the right place. Welcome to Timeless Wisdom Official. Take a second to subscribe and join our community of wisdom seekers who are taking charge of their lives, one day at a time.
Heading 1. The Philosophy of the Sail, Taking Responsibility. Have you ever noticed that the same wind blows on us all? The wind of the economy, the wind of political change, the wind of sickness, the wind of hardship. It blows on the rich and the poor, the successful and the unsuccessful. If the wind is the same, why do some people arrive at a destination of wealth and happiness, while others end up shipwrecked on the rocks of regret? The difference is not the blowing of the wind. The difference is the set of the sail. You cannot control the wind. You cannot control the market, the weather, or the moods of other people. But you can control how you set your sail. Organizing your life is nothing more than setting your sail so that the winds of life, even the rough winds, help you reach your destination rather than destroy you. Most people do not have a sail set. They are drifting. They wake up and let the day dictate their actions. They react to emails, they react to the news, they react to their feelings. They are leaves blowing in the wind. And here is the scary part. If you don't have a plan for yourself, you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. To organize your life means to stop drifting. It means looking at the chaos of your day, your desk, and your mind and saying, I am the captain here. It starts with a philosophy. The philosophy that says, I am responsible. I am responsible for my paycheck. I am responsible for my health. I am responsible for my happiness. When you accept total responsibility, you stop blaming the wind. You stop complaining about the storm. Instead, you grab the ropes, you sharpen your focus, and you adjust your sail. That is the beginning of dignity. That is the beginning of power. Heading 2. The pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. Now let's talk about the price. Because there is always a price. Everything valuable in life has a price tag, and organization is no different. But here is the secret that successful people know. You are going to suffer either way. Life offers you two types of pain. You must choose one. The first is the pain of discipline. The second is the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is annoying. It is the irritation of waking up early when you want to sleep. It is the boredom of writing out your goals when you'd rather watch TV. It is the struggle of cleaning your environment when you feel tired. It weighs ounces. It is uncomfortable in the moment, but it yields a harvest of pride and achievement. The pain of regret, on the other hand, weighs tons. It is the heavy, crushing weight of looking back at a year, a decade, or a lifetime and realizing you wasted it. It is the sorrow of knowing what you could have become if you had just been a little more organized, a little more disciplined. Disorganization is not just being messy. That is too light a word. Disorganization is neglect, and neglect is an infection. If you neglect your schedule, you start to miss opportunities. If you neglect your finances, you invite anxiety. If you neglect your relationships, they wither. It starts small. You leave your coat on the chair instead of hanging it up. You leave the dishes in the sink. You say, "I'll do it tomorrow." But tomorrow is a dangerous fantasy. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. By neglecting the small discipline of organization today, you are inviting the massive weight of regret tomorrow. Choose your pain. Choose the ounces of discipline today, so you never have to carry the tons of regret tomorrow. Heading 3. The Law of Diminishing Intent. Let's dive deeper into human psychology. We all have moments of inspiration. You watch a video like this, or you attend a seminar and you feel a spark. You say to yourself, "That's it. I'm going to change. I'm going to organize my business. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to read a book a week." That moment is precious. That emotion is powerful. But here is the tragedy. We intend to, but we don't. This is what Jim Rohn called the law of diminishing intent. It states that the longer you wait to take action on an idea, the less likely you are to ever do it. The emotion of inspiration has a shelf life. It is like fresh fruit, it does not last. If you do not capture that emotion and translate it into immediate, organized action, it rots. It turns into guilt. Have you ever noticed how heavy a procrastinated task feels? A task that would take 10 minutes to do, if done immediately, feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds after you have put it off for a week. That is the weight of diminishing intent. So, how do you defeat this? You must strike while the iron is hot. You must set up your life so that action is easier than inaction. This is where your environment comes in. You cannot have a clear mind in a chaotic space. If your desk is covered in papers, your mind is covered in fog. If your bedroom is a disaster, your rest will be restless. Your environment is a physical manifestation of your mental state. But the reverse is also true. You can change your mental state by changing your environment. Don't wait for the feeling to arrive. The feeling of motivation is a fickle friend. It is not reliable. Discipline is reliable. Organization is reliable. When you organize your physical world, you are sending a signal to your subconscious mind that you are in control. Start small. This is crucial. Do not try to reorganize your entire life in 1 hour. That is a recipe for failure. Start with a drawer. Start with your car. Start with your morning routine. When you bring order to one small corner of your universe, you release a fresh flow of energy. You feel a spark of pride. That pride is fuel. It drives you to organize the next thing and the next. Heading 4. Designing your seasons, the ant philosophy. Nature gives us the perfect blueprint for organization. Consider the ant. We can learn a profound philosophy from this tiny creature. The ant has a 4-part philosophy that, if you apply it to your life, will ensure you never have to worry about your future. First, ants never quit. If you put a finger in front of an ant, it doesn't give up and go back to the nest. It goes over, it goes under, it goes around. Keeps looking for a way. That is tenacity. That is an organized mind focused on a goal. Second, ants think winter all summer. This is a critical perspective for organizing your life. You cannot be so naive as to think summer will last forever. When the sun is shining, when the money is flowing, when you are young and healthy, that is the time to prepare for the winter. Winter always comes. The economic recession comes. The health challenge comes. The difficult times come. The organized person uses the summer to store up. They organize their savings. They organize their skills. They build their shelter. So when the winter winds blow, they are not panic-stricken. They are secure. They are not desperate. They are prepared. Third, ants think summer all winter. When the cold is bitter and the ground is frozen, the ant is reminding itself, this won't last long. We will be out of here soon. That is the power of positive expectancy. It is keeping your vision clear even when your reality is dark. And fourth, how much will an ant gather during the summer to prepare for the winter? All that he possibly can. Not half. Not just enough to get by. All that he possibly can. Are you doing all that you possibly can? Or are you doing just enough to get by? Organization allows you to maximize your potential. It allows you to gather all the knowledge, all the experience, and all the resources you can. Don't let your life happen by accident. Design your seasons. Look at your calendar. A calendar is not a prison. It is a net to catch your days so they don't slip through your fingers like water. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Heading 5. The 3 essentials of an organized life. If you want to move from chaos to clarity, there are 3 specific tools you must organize and master. These are the tools of the trade for a successful life. Number 1, the library. Mr. Rohn taught that you should transform your car into a mobile university and your home into a center of intelligence. What are you feeding your mind? Is your mental diet organized, or is it junk food? Rich people have small TVs and big libraries. Poor people have small libraries and big TVs. This is not a judgment. It is an observation of where priorities lie. Organize a reading list. Don't just read whatever falls into your lap. Be selective. Read about history, philosophy, health, and economic. Organizing your knowledge is the foundation of organizing your future. Number 2, the journal. If you are serious about becoming wealthy, powerful, and sophisticated, you must keep a journal. Why? Because your life is worth recording. Don't trust your memory. The memory is like a leaky bucket. The best ideas will drain out if you don't capture them. A journal organizes your thoughts. When you write something down, you clarify it. You take the chaos of your emotions and put them into words, which makes them manageable. Use a journal to solve problems. Use it to track your progress. Use it to communicate with your future self. A life worth living is a life worth recording. Number 3, the schedule. You must learn to spend your time on paper before you spend it in reality. Never begin a day until it is finished on paper. This is the golden rule of time management. If you wake up in the morning without a plan, you are already behind. You are already in reactive mode. But if you take 5 minutes the night before to list your top priorities, to visualize your day, you hit the ground running. You are proactive. And here is a pro tip. Don't just schedule your work. Schedule your life. Schedule your time with your family. Schedule your rest. If you don't schedule it, it won't happen. We often give our best energy to strangers and our leftovers to the people we love. That is bad organization. Organize your priorities so that the main thing remains the main thing. Heading 6. The Great Separator. Organization is the great separator. It separates the amateurs from the professionals. It separates the wishers from the doers. You see, everyone has the same 24 hours. The beggar on the street and the billionaire in the boardroom, they both have exactly the same amount of time. Time is the great equalizer. But what they do with that time is the great separator. One man squanders his time. He kills time. He spends his hours in low-value activities, distracted by the noise of the world. The other man invests his time. He organizes it. He treats every hour like a precious currency. He understands that time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. When you start to organize your life, you are telling the world that you value yourself. You are telling the marketplace that you are a serious person. And the marketplace rewards serious people. It pays average wages to average people, but it pays a fortune to people who are organized, efficient, and effective. Don't join the easy crowd. The easy crowd is disorganized. They are drifting. They are waiting for Friday. They are waiting for retirement. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Go where the expectations are high. Go where the pressure is to perform. Because that is where you will grow. That is where you will find out who you really are. Heading 7. The Mirror of Self-Esteem. Here is a deep psychological truth that most people miss. Discipline is the foundation of self-esteem. We often think self-esteem comes from compliments, or likes on social media, or winning an award. It does not. True self-esteem, the kind that is unshakable, comes from one place: keeping the promises you make to yourself. When you say, "I will organize my desk today," and you don't do it, you damage your own reputation with yourself. You look in the mirror and you see a person who cannot be trusted. You see a person who talks big but acts small. That inner disappointment bleeds into everything. It makes you hesitant. It makes you weak. But flip the script. Imagine you say, "I will organize my finances." And you sit down, you face the ugly numbers, you make a budget, and you stick to it. What happens? You might not be rich yet. The numbers might still be scary. But you walk away from that table with your shoulders back. You look in the mirror and say, "I did what I said I would do." That feeling is better than money. That feeling is personal power. When you organize your life, you are not just cleaning up a mess. You are cleaning up your self-image. You are proving to yourself that you are a person of substance, a person of value. And once you believe you are valuable, the world will start to treat you as valuable. It starts inside. Heading 8. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you want to solve your problems, don't just work on the problem. Work on you. This is the golden key to the timeless wisdom philosophy. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. And that's fine. But if you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. You can make a life. What does it mean to work on yourself? It means organizing your personal development. It means treating your mind like a garden. If you don't plant flowers in the garden of your mind, the weeds will grow automatically. You don't have to plant weeds. You don't have to water weeds. They grow by neglect. Disorganization is a weed. Pessimism is a weed. Fear is a weed. They will take over your life if you do not stand guard at the door of your mind. Organize a curriculum for your own growth. Learn a new language. Master a new skill. Improve your vocabulary. Develop your communication skills. When you become better, everything around you gets better. You don't have to change your boss. You don't have to change your spouse. You don't have to change the government. You just have to change you. When you change, everything changes for you. That is the magic. That is the miracle. Heading 9. The day that turns your life around. We are coming to the end, and I want to ask you, when will you start? Procrastination is the assassin of opportunity. It whispers, later. It whispers, someday. But there is a day that can change everything for you. It is the day you finally say, "I've had it." Jim Rohn called this the day of disgust. It sounds negative, but it is a powerful, life-changing emotion. It is the day you look at your messy room, your empty bank account, your wasted potential, and you say, "Enough. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am not going to live like this for one more second." That anger, that resolve, is the rocket fuel you need. Use it. Let it drive you to take the first step. Don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is a myth. The only time you have is now. Start with the smallest thing. Pick up the wrapper on the floor. Pay that one bill. Write that one page. Motion creates emotion. Action cures fear. My friends, life is not a practice run. This is it. This is the show. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you the keys to the castle. And thank God for that. Because if they gave it to you, you wouldn't appreciate it. You wouldn't be able to keep it. The greatest gift life has given you is the opportunity to build it yourself. To start from nothing, or to start from chaos and build something magnificent. To take the raw materials of time, effort, and discipline and sculpt a masterpiece. You have the power. It is resting right there in your hands. It is waiting in your decision. Don't join the easy crowd who let life happen to them. Be the captain. Set your sail. Face the wind. Organize your life, not because you have to, but because you deserve to see how great you can really be. The future belongs to the organized. The future belongs to the disciplined. The future belongs to you. Thank you for spending your most valuable asset, your time, with us today here at Timeless Wisdom Official. We do not take your attention for granted. If this message sparked a fire in you today, if it reminded you of the power you hold inside, please honor us by clicking the like button. It helps this message of hope reach more people who need to hear it. And if you are ready to commit to a life of growth and purpose, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Let's walk this path of wisdom together. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Answer this one question. What is the one small thing you will organize or clean up today to start your momentum? Write it down. Make it a promise. Go make your life a masterpiece.